afternoon, Charlie. How are you doing today?
Uh, I'm doing okay. How are you?
I'm doing all right. Thank you for asking. Um, so I just want to remind you what we're doing today. You've been in therapy for a little while and um, you've been taking your medication like you're prescribed. But today what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be going over some questions and we're going to evaluate your PTSD again. Um, and so do you have any questions about that?
Uh, uh, you'll explain what we're doing before you start asking questions.
Mhm.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Okay, good deal. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I have a series of 20 questions that I'm going to ask you, and they're going to range from 0 to 5, which is not at all too extreme. Um, and then you're going to let me know where you fall within that range per question. Okay.
Okay.
So the first thing we're going to do is we have to base these answers on what the worst event is that has happened to you. Um, and previously, whenever we did this diagnosis, that was what happened with your aunt. And so, um, since our sessions, nothing else has happened that I'm aware of. So, do you still want us to use that as the worst event that's happened?
Uh, yeah. 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 Let's do that.
Okay. All right. So, you'll be keeping that in mind while we're answering these questions here. If anything gets too overwhelming, you just let me know and we can take a break. We could pause, um, you know, see what we need to do. Okay.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay. All right. So I'll be looking at this paper, reading those questions off, and then I have to score that. So I'll be filling it in and then scoring it at the end. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. All right. So, in the past month, how much were you bothered by repeated, disturbing, and unwanted memories of stressful experience?
And five's the highest and zero's the lowest.
Oh, I apologize. Four is the highest. It's
Oh,
0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So
okay.
0, not at all. 1, a little bit. 2, moderately. 3, quite a bit. And 4, extreme.
Okay. I'll say two on that one.
2. Okay. And the past month, how much were you bothered by repeated or disturbing dreams of the stressful experience?
Uh, I would say one. I've been doing okay with that.
All right, well, that's good to hear. In the past month, how much were you bothered by suddenly feeling or acting as if the stressful experience were actually happening again, as if you were actually back there reliving it?
Uh, it's happened a time or two. Let's say two on
Two.
that.
Okay. In the past month, feeling very upset when something reminded you of the stressful experience.
Uh, I would say a one on that.
Okay. In the past month, having a strong physical reaction when something reminded you of the stressful experience, such as heart pounding, trouble breathing, sweating.
Uh, I mean, since I've gotten back on track with therapy and my medicine, that really hasn't been happening very often. So I would say one.
Okay. In the past month, avoiding memories, thoughts, or feelings related to the stressful experience.
Uh, I try to avoid it quite a bit. I'm gonna say a three on that one. I've done my best to not dwell or think about it.
Okay. Well, and I know that obviously next month is Christmas and your birthday, and I'm sure that um there's a lot that's going to come up with that, and we'll definitely work on um helping you get through that.
Good.
'Cause I know that's a big trigger for you. Okay. Um, Over the past month, avoiding external reminders of stressful experiences, for example, people, places, conversations, activities, objects, or situations.
I mean, I'll say a two on that one.
Okay. So we're working on avoiding memories more so than actual, like physical things that have happened then.
Right.
Okay. All right. Over the past month, trouble remembering important parts of the stressful experience.
Well, I mean, I've been trying to really avoid it, but um, I mean, I would give that one a one.
Okay. In the past month, having strong negative beliefs about yourself, other people, or the world. For example, having thoughts such as, I'm a bad person, there is something seriously wrong with me, no one can be trusted, the world is completely dangerous.
Uh, I think I've done pretty good about that kind of stuff. I would say one on that one.
Okay. Um, Over the past month, blaming yourself or someone else for the stressful experience or what happened after it.
Uh, I have struggled a little bit with that as much as I've tried to avoid. I would say maybe a two on that one.
Okay. Over the last month, having strong negative feelings such as fear, horror, anger, guilt, or shame.
Uh, I'd say one on that one.
Okay. Over the last month, loss of interest in activities that you used to enjoy.
Uh, I would say one on that one as well.
Okay. Over the last month, feeling distant or cut off from other people.
I've done pretty good about that. I'd say one on that one.
Okay. Over the last month, trouble experiencing positive feelings, for example, being unable to feel happiness or having loving feelings for people close to you.
Uh, I would say I've been doing pretty good there too. One.
Okay. Over the last month, irritable behavior, angry outbursts, or acting aggressively.
I'll do my first zero on that one. I don't think I've had any issue there.
Okay, well, that's really good. Hopefully, we can keep that up.
Right.
Over the last month, taking too many risks or doing things that you know could cause harm.
Uh, I think I've done pretty good there too. I'll do my second zero.
Okay. Um, Over the last month, being super alert or watchful or on guard.
Uh, I will give myself a one on that.
Okay. Over the last month, feeling jumpy or easily startled.
Uh, I would still give myself a two on that.
Okay. Over the last month, having difficulty concentrating.
Uh, I would keep that at a two as well.
Okay. And last question, over the last month, trouble falling asleep or staying asleep.
Uh, I still struggle sometimes with sleep. Um, I would put that as a two.
Okay. All right. Now just give me a second so I can add this all up real quick, and
Okay.
then I will explain what that number range means.
Okay.
Okay, so you got a 27 on that. Um, so it looks like obviously we still have the PTSD diagnosis. hmm Um, so yeah, we need to continue the therapy sessions. But you are coming down a lot from what we initially had. Um, but you are meeting that criteria. It looks like we're getting to um a lower level though.
Okay.
So it's becoming more stable, more manageable. Okay. All right. So, I mean, looking at this compared to whenever you came in, it looks like we're making some significant progress, and I would feel comfortable with us continuing our current course of treatment. But obviously, I want to know how you feel about that first. Do you feel like what we're doing is working, or do you feel like we need to um, change anything up?
No, I think now that I'm back on my medicine and that we're getting to meet regular, I think it's really helping. I can definitely feel a difference. So,
Okay, awesome. All right, well then we will continue that. And obviously, for the next several weeks, we're going to be working on the fact that Christmas and your birthday are coming up, and I know those are really triggering. Um, and so that'll be what our next several sessions will be focused on.
okay. Well, thank you.
Okay. All right. I'll see you later, Charlie.
Thank you.
Thank you.